Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 6 of Civilization 5. Before I start, I'd just like to once again thank one of my subscribers, Kenny Wilson, for sponsoring this video with his generous patron donation. So I actually quite like the area that we've started in. I like being in this little sort of separate part of the land. It's not the best starting position, not by a long shot, but it does mean that we can make a little choke point, which will make it more difficult for the AI to attack us. I'm a little bit annoyed that Morocco is settling so far forward here, but there's not a huge amount that we can do about that. Now, lots of the AIs are declaring war on each other, which is really good for us because while they're fighting each other, they're not fighting us. Now that Austria's forward settled the Celts, there's going to be a lot of problems there. It looks like the Celts might even be down to just a single city at the moment, which is not really good for them, to be honest. Either way, we'll carry on doing what we're going to do. And if I can play this game quite passively, I will still consider that a result. Now, I can't remember what I was doing with you guys. Yes, I can actually. I was going to take you up here and sort of cut you through. Well, actually, we'll nip through Prague. It'll annoy them slightly, but I don't really mind. We've got a caravan. This is our second caravan. What is the best trade route that we can currently get? Trade routes available. The highest gold. See, we've got some. We really should get some cargo ships going, but it's Githyonia to Edinburgh at the moment, so that's what we will do. So let us go and change you to Githyonia. We still need to probably get another city somewhere, and I'm not sure where that's going to be. Getting one up out here now is going to be quite risky, especially as we've got Morocco quite close by. We could try and grab one up here and potentially grab the truffles and the gems, but the gems isn't going to be a unique resource because we have it down here next to Wilsonia. The truffles, I think, will be a unique resource. We also don't have dyes. We could try and settle down here. I mean, it's tundra. It's a little bit crap. But if we did settle around here somewhere, we could potentially get iron, stone, deer. It might be worth trying to settle down here on this tundra tile. It might not be the worst idea, but it's certainly not going to be a priority at the moment. We don't really have a lot of happiness. But we definitely need to get some military production going. I am sort of slowly spitting out archers, but I'm trying to make sure that I can continue to build my cities as we go. We will once again go with a declaration of friendship with Carthage. It probably won't last very long. They do have a habit of backstabbing you, so that is fine. We have finished our granary in Wilsonia. Would like to get a cargo ship, but we've used up all of our slots. We do need some happiness. We're not building anything very fast down here at all, which doesn't help matters much. We don't have any sea tiles that we can work. A Colosseum would be very useful for us. That's probably what we should think about getting. Take a long time to build, though. Not too bothered about the shrines at the moment. Let's go for the Colosseum. It will take a long time. Why is our production down here so bad? Make sure we've got that on. So what are we working? That's 1 food and 2 production. I suppose that will go up eventually. 6 turns until we grow. It is quite a new city, so we've got another caravan here. Oh, this is the one from the last turn. So you are going to go to... that should be on highest gold. We know where you're going anyway. You're going to Edinburgh. So that'll bring us in some more money. We do want to make sure we make a decent amount of money because we want to be able to get these research agreements as we have so many declaration of friendships. You're going to grow in 1 more turn. So you guys are just going to skip a turn and you should be able to build their next turn. Right, let's get through here now. And we're not even completely blocked off. I thought we would have been, but no, we can get round with our scout, which is good. Might start bringing him back soon. I don't really think there's an awful lot worth scouting out anymore. I mean, we've already found all of the AIs. We're not going to discover any more ancient ruins up here, so... But it's nice to know what the AI's up to. Okay, so you guys can now actually work on the mine. Will give us some more production here later on. Next turn, because there's nothing else we can do there really. 2 turns away from getting currency. That'll allow us to get a market. And of course the AI as usual just running away with wonders. Yep, everybody's friends. So we've already got 4 declarations of friendship, which is quite nice. Just need to be able to get research agreements with them all. Borders of Warsaw have grown to where now? To a hill. Well, it will be useful. Not right at this very moment, but it will be. Looks like Sweden's preparing to mobilise. I might just start bringing this scout back. I don't really see a lot of point in keeping them up there. I'd sooner bring them home and use them as an archer with decent movement. You want to buy the wine off me. You don't have enough gold to give it me all in one go. I'll still take whatever you've got though. What do you have? 248. And then, what? 4 gold per turn? 3 gold per turn then. Okay, 2 gold per turn. That still gives us some money in the bank. And he's completed yet another wonder. Morocco are now friends with the Celts. Everybody's friends. Although Carthage and the Celts do keep going to war with each other, so it's surprising that we got friendly with both of them. Githyonia has grown to a not so useful tile. We've got a bowman here. Let's go ahead and give you barrage and we'll move you up into this place here. Now then, we do need new tech. What did we want to get? Probably rush towards education. Although actually getting engineering for the extra trade route will be useful. And then from there we should go into... just possibly into education. It's going to take a while to get there, but we really need it. Or we could do with optics as well. So engineering into optics and then probably into... what do we want first? Civil service or theology? Civil service probably better for the upgrade to the farms. So we'll do it that way around. Choose our production. Warsaw, you finished composite bowman. Let's go ahead and get the circus here. Make sure we keep our happiness up. And we will just take one more look a little bit further north. Yeah, I think we've seen all we want to see. We'll start coming back with you now, hopefully before this tile expands and blocks you in. Yep, everybody's friends with everybody else. Isn't it wonderful? You'll probably all still turn on me and attack me later on. I don't think I've ever had a game... we don't need open borders with you. I don't think I've ever had a game before of Civilization 5 where the AI has been so eager to get into declarations of friendships with me. Admittedly, I haven't attacked anybody yet, which is part of that reason. So that'll save us a little bit of gold per turn. We've got production already in Githyonia. You have finished your granary. So what would be the ideal for you to get? Well... having walls would be good for you, because if anywhere gets attacked, it's probably going to be you. But you don't have a lot of production, so I think we'll get a watermill. It'll pay for itself. And we'll go on to the next turn. Always feels a little bit slow playing on epic pace, especially when you've only got 3 cities. We are definitely going to need to get another one out, but I just don't know where we can actually get a good one. We could, of course, attack somebody else and try and take one of their cities, but... my 2 closest neighbours I do have declaration of friendships with. I'm just trying to have a look around and see if there is anywhere else out here that we could nab. There really isn't anywhere that's worthwhile. If we do get another city, it probably does need to be down here on our own little island. We would get some fish if we settle down there. This might not be the worst city to get. It'll give us 4 cities. It'll probably be useful. We are getting the Celts religion, which isn't too bad because we can't get our own. That's trade routes, you idiot. That's religion on that side. So what do they have? What are their beliefs? Let's find them. So, follower belief. +2 production if the city has a specialist. And use faith to purchase mosques. Well, that's not too bad. There's much better religious buildings we could have got than mosques. I mean, pretty much the pagodas are better, and the... what's the other ones that are better? pagodas and something else which I can't remember. My memory's going riddled with age. Cathedrals. Cathedrals are better than the mosques, I think. Of course, Sweden's trying to flip me over to Catholic now. And what are they spreading? Well, it's not Catholicism, they are Protestantism. What are they spreading? Use faith to purchase monasteries. Again, not the best ones. And tithe. Oh, that's happiness. Temples provide 2 happiness with 5 followers. Well, we don't have 5 followers there, so that's a little bit pointless. Yep, you are the scout that we are bringing back, so let's do that. Wilsonia has grown, so you are now working 1 food to production. I'm going to go ahead and move you over to the mine. It's still the same, but when that's completed, it will do a little bit better. Now, you are the guys who have accuracy. I'm going to bring you out of there and put in the guys who have barrage, because they are going to be slightly better at dealing with anything that comes through the forest, should it try to. We could also get a worker up here, actually, and cut some of these forests down, because that would then increase our production. You still want to attack Austria. You go ahead and do that. I don't have a problem with that at all. We are down to 0 happiness now, but we should be getting that back soon. Here comes another Celtic missionary, so that's probably going to flip us again. Look, there's another Swedish missionary. Annoying buggers, but there's not a lot we can do about it. You guys might as well just stay down here on alert then. We'll bring you guys back down. We're going to have to sort of sneak through here if we can. So you guys just go on to alert. We could probably do with another worker. Where is our... Oh, you're down there. That's taking quite some time. Yeah, getting 1 more worker at this stage probably isn't a bad idea. That said, we do have most of the things that we can do already done. Research agreements between Carthage and Sweden. Can we get research agreements ourselves yet? Wow, does that mean... Who was that but Sweden? Somebody already has education. Neither players have the technology. So who was that between? Carthage and Sweden. She doesn't have the money to do it now, but that's nice. Carthage are actually already have education. That's interesting. Just can't get down here without cutting through Prague and annoying them. We'll have to just do it, though. They'll have to just be upset because I can't get through at the moment. It's being blocked by too many units in the way. There we go. We can get through now unless Prague move in the way and block me again. At least we should be able to save a little bit of money from bribing the AI to war with each other, because they do seem to be doing a good enough job of that on their own. Looks like Askia's forward settling the Inca as well. Discovered engineering. Fantastic. Right, you guys get out of there before they get really upset. And not a lot else we can do, so we'll just go on to the next turn. Hopefully these workers will speed themselves up soon. Yeah, there is a war going on over there to try and gain religious control of Githyonia. But let them try. They're just wasting their missionaries, basically, so... Oh, there's another one. Does that flick it back to Protestantism? Yeah, we might be able to get a cathedral... Not a cathedral. A monastery and a mosque in Githyonia, so that's good. Let's get you down here. Githyonia has grown. 1 food, 1 production, 3 gold. It's nice, but it's not going to make you grow very quickly. I guess it's better than any other tile at the moment. So yeah, let's go ahead and stick with that. Unfortunately, because we've lost our Pantheon, we now lose that extra culture we were getting from these tiles. Not that we really needed them. Not playing as Poland, anyway. We've finished the circus. That is very good. And it gives us +1 happiness. So I think we should start work on a... Well, let's get the Colosseum first. No point getting the granary. What's the point in growing if you don't have the happiness to support it? Let's start getting you back home. You guys have finished that there, which is fantastic. Farms are definitely a good idea. Although I wouldn't mind getting another mine or two, just so we can put out some production should we need to. We are going to need to get some ships as well at some point. We definitely want to get ourselves a cargo ship. Now, Monaco has declared war on Austria, so Monaco have probably became friends with the Celts. We've now got optics, which is good. You guys are going to get up to there. The iron is finished. Let's go ahead and just get a few farms over here then, real quick. So what's that giving us now? That's giving us some extra production. 6 turns until growth. 11 turns till we get a Colosseum here. So we've got a couple of Colosseums on the go. That should sort out our happiness problems for the near future. And all of a sudden, randomly, the Celts declare war on us. And we had a declaration of friendship with them. Okay, very well. Was bound to happen sooner or later. You want to buy my spare wine from me, do you? Does anybody else want it? Austria possibly does. None of my other friends do. So how about you just give me the 7 gold per turn for it. There we go. Now we should be able to deal with the Celts here. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. Do definitely need to get out some more units. So we're going to start by hitting these guys who are standing in the water. And you can only reach those, so you're going to hit those as well. We'll start moving over here with our scout. We've got this really good advantage that we can move around inside the forest there. I really don't think the Celts are going to be able to do an awful lot against me here. I am going to go and bring forward another archer just so we can do a little bit. Why go through the water? Really, why? What else have we got? You are working on a mine down there. Do have a cargo ship over there that is a little bit in danger. In fact, our caravan was actually going to them, so they've actually destroyed one of our trade routes. That is a little bit unfortunate, but I don't mind. We could go ahead and try and take Edinburgh if we really wanted to. We might be able to manage that. You guys just sort of move up to here. We really should start getting some of these guys upgraded, actually. So let's go ahead and start doing it. Let's upgrade all of our warriors to swordsmen where we can. If I'd have done that a little bit earlier, then they may well have left me alone. They obviously think they're stronger, but we should still be able to deal with them, so I'm not too worried about that. They do have quite a few units close by, but we should be able to take them out nice and easily. Cheeky little bastards. Right, so let's go and fire on the one that we can reach. And you can't reach because you can't see over the forest, which is unfortunate, so we won't be doing anything with you. You can reach the one that is embarked. We are currently out of iron. That's why I hadn't upgraded before, because I didn't have the required iron. I could move. There's no point taking their missionary. It's entirely stupid to do so. But let's move down here. They do have the disadvantage of having to try and get through the forest, so let them try. You guys just stay at the back there. I must admit, out of all the people that could have declared on me, I wasn't expecting it to be Carthage, but there you go. Not Carthage, sorry, the Celts. I was expecting it to be Carthage. I wasn't expecting it to be the Celts. You guys need to get over here. Of course, the problem is if we did manage to take Edinburgh, then we would have another city where we are potentially going to get constantly attacked, because we'd be right next to Austria and we'd be right next to Carthage. We could, if the camera stops messing about. Yep, we'll have that research agreement with Carthage. Now, what I want to try and do, if the camera stops messing around, is have a word with Carthage. Carthage? Would you be willing to declare war on the Celts? No way to make it work. What about if I gave you 5 gold per turn? What about if I gave you 10 gold per turn? Maximum offer 15 gold per turn? No, okay. So she's not going to do that. That's fine. They still can't really do an awful lot here. So we will sink what we can. That won't quite finish you off, which is unfortunate. Well, we'll hit you there because we can also then hit you with you. Because you can't reach anything else. The city can hit you. There we go. So they are starting to move in, but, you know, I have the units to be able to try and reduce them down. Still got some more units that... Yeah, you're just going to stay there. You guys can stay there because you can't hit anything because of all the forests in the way, which is a little bit of a pain, so we'll just leave you there for now. And that's the end of the turn, so it's probably a good time to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 5. And once again, I would like to thank Kenny Wilson for sponsoring this video with his Patreon donation. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.